Hello everybody and welcome to this Crosswind alpha test video. Today we're going to go over farming. This will be my first time building farming beds, garden beds. So the deal is, before we get into these, just as with everything else in unlocking recipes and blueprints, in Crosswind the way you unlock farming is by exploring. So what I had to do was go to a new biome. I had to find a plot that had like a little symbol on the minimap that looked like a farm, so corn, and there I found corn. When I clicked on the corn, it unlocked a bunch of different recipes involving not only the corn as a product that you put in food, but also a mill, and garden beds were unlocked when I dug up some fertile soil. So now that I have explained that, we will get right into building a little farm. So as you can see here, there's a farming tab of your building panel, and I can build a seed bed with fertile soil, which I farmed a bunch of, thankfully. I'm just going to go ahead and put it right next to the house over here. I've got some random pants on the floor there. Don't ask me about those. I don't know. Okay, so it looks like they snap, which is nice. So I'll just do a little bed of 4. All right, so if I want to actually put plants in my garden bed, I have recipes unlocked based on the seeds that I have collected out in the real world. So I do have tomato seeds in my inventory, so let's go ahead and plant some tomato seeds. My question is, can I have more than one plant per bed? So there's one. It looks like I might be able to squeeze a few more plants in there. So like maybe 2 per bed. Try and see if I can get a third one on the, or a fifth one on the edge here. Nope. So I'll go ahead and make another row of these. Okay. All right. So that's what the garden bed is looking at this point. What else? I'm going to go ahead and put some corn next to it. I just unlocked a bunch of recipes that I can cook that involve corn. And food is so important in Crosswind. Makes combat so much easier if you have some good food. Alright, so there's one garden bed. I'm just going to keep going with the garden beds because I have so many things that I would like to plant. So I'm going to put more over on this side. I'll do a 3x3 again. And they do clip into the ground, but if I wanted to, I could dig it up a little bit. Let's see, I've got some batata seeds. So I think these are like the equivalent of potatoes. Batata. I like that word. Anyway, I'm going to get these right on the edge, so I should be able to plant a bunch of them. And then after I plant these, I will go over the mill. Alright, so that was it for my patata seeds. Do I have any other seeds I can plant? Oh yeah, you can plant trees as well, which is really interesting. Let's throw some peppers in here though. And you can really cram everything in here. I don't know if that affects how much you can grow. Come on, there we go. And one more. It doesn't want to. It says the structure is unstable. Well, we're just going to have a stray pepper seed over here. Something else I will mention is that the tooltips do show you what you're going to get from it. So like I have the, whoops, hold on. There, I have the pepper seedling highlighted. It says grows only in seed beds, growing time 1 hour, harvests 2 to 3 peppers, and you get 1 pepper seed back from it. So this is a way you can get seeds back, is if you plant one, you get one back. So same with the potatoes, 2 to 3 potatoes, get 1 potata seed back. Yes, all of these look like you do get 1 seed back. Very good. Now this one, the trees, of course, grows only in the soil. The growing time is 1 hour. You can harvest 6 to 8 trees. Wonder what that means. And then you get 1 palm seed back. So let's just throw a ficus seedling right here. So see, that's just tree planting. All right, what was the growing time on my tomatoes? 1 hour. So it'll take 1 hour for my tomatoes to grow. So I will check back in about an hour and we will harvest. While we wait for our crops to grow, I figured I would mention that fishing is also available in Crosswind right now. So if you go over to your workbench, and if you have up to the toolbox upgrade, the way the workbench works is You can build the workbench itself, and you can craft very basic items with it. If you add, say, an anvil to it, that increases the amount of items you can craft, and if you add the toolbox, that increases that amount of items even more. So I could not craft the simple fishing rod until I upgraded my workbench to tier 2 by placing that toolbox down next to it. So the simple fishing rod requires hardwood, rope, and iron ingot. Hardwood and iron ingot you will find in the second biome. So again, the way I discovered this was by finding these resources out in that second biome. So again, exploring is going to get you fishing. I have not actually fished yet, so we're going to see how this works. I don't know if you need bait. What I'm going to do is stand up on my fast travel belt area. I'm going to put the fishing rod on. And you know what, I'm going to move away from the fast travel area because I feel like I would click E by accident. Okay, so left click and I cast it out, and we'll see if there's like a mini game or what all comes with it. So I left clicked when I saw the bobber go, and I don't think I got anything. All right, little bite. And the third one, okay, there we go. Okay, got it. So the fish will nibble, they'll bite, and then when it completely submerges below water, you left click, and I got a reef bass from that. So let's use item, and I did that by right clicking. You get a nice fillet of fish, which just needs proper cooking. And if we go over here, I will show you. Also, look at how nice this environment is with the storm going on. I love it. Anyway, so recipes that will need fish. Let's see. Ooh, wow. Burrito, tortilla, those are new. That must be because I unlocked corn. But anyway, fish and tostones. So I have plenty of nuts. I need more fish, so I could make fish and tostones, which will give me +5 vitality. So look at the amount of food. It's awesome. So seafood skewer, I would need to go pick up some crabs and just keep fishing. Yeah, so this is all, I'm loving all of this. You can make chowder. You can make, let's see. Oh, I should show you guys the bread that we can now make because we have done corn. So I haven't found cane sugar yet. Cornmeal I can make when we harvest the corn. I'll show you how we do that. In order to make a sour nut loaf, you need to craft a tortilla first. Limes are found, again, by exploring the new biome. So yeah, very cool. So yes, fishing is in the game. Someone asked me in my last video if fishing would be available, and here it is. So let's catch one more fish, and then we will go harvest those crops, as I assume they will be ready to harvest at that point. Let's see if it is caught on the third bob. It is. So, and this time we got a sapphire wrasse. Okay, so crops are not quite done yet, so I will cut to, once again, when they are done so you guys don't have to wait around. And on that note, it does not look like they need water. I think they just grow at this stage. Remember, it's alpha, so of course things are subject to change, but it is raining on them, and I don't see any little meter that says that they're getting rain. It just says crop is growing. So yep, I will cut to when these things are ready to harvest, and then we'll grind up some corn and bake some bread. Look at this. The corn seedling has now changed states. So there is visual change as the crops grow. They don't just go straight from a seedling into the full-grown plant. So we're not quite there yet, but it looks like the corn seedling is well on its way. I haven't noticed the tomatoes change yet. And let's see. These have not changed yet. Oh, the patata has. Yes, look at them. See? Popping right in. Nice. Go, little plants, go. This is pretty cool. So it seems maybe the corn... Do the corn and the potatoes grow quicker? Let's see. Potatoes are... They take 1 hour. The corn takes 1 hour. Tomatoes take 1 hour. Okay, so they all take 1 hour. So they all should be upgrading their visual form, I guess. Let's go see if the tomatoes have gotten any different. They have not. Maybe they only have some models of plants that change state. Because I did plant the tomatoes before I planted the corn. So again, they maybe haven't added that for all of the plants yet, but the potatoes and the corn definitely do have in-between states as they grow. It looks like the peppers do too, right? Wait, nope, it was just rotated. I thought it was bigger. All right, back to waiting we go. The time has come. The veggies are ready. they are in their final stage, and we're going to go ahead and collect them. So there we go. I'm getting my tomato seeds back. Very interesting. I got 4 tomato seeds back out of 6 plants, unless I missed something. Did I have 8 plants or 6 plants? And let's see how many cord seedlings we get back. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so I have 6 corn plants. Oh, there's the rest of the tomato seeds. That's interesting. So they must have been in the ground. Okay, so I did indeed get 6 corn seeds back and 8 tomato seeds back. We got 16 corn, 18 tomatoes. Very cool. All right. Oh, let me fillet up these fish really fast. Okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to throw them, the corn, I mean, in the mill. This is a mill with a millstone in it. It's going to grind up the corn and make cornmeal for me. So let's do like 8. And then I will take those and make food. So while those are milling, let's go see what food we can make with all of our new stuff. So tortilla needs cornmeal, so I can't make that yet. But what else do I have? I can make fish and tostones, which is from our fishing, so I'll do one of those. And I can make chowder, which requires fish, batata, and salt. Salt is a somewhat rare resource. The best luck I've had to find salt is by boarding ships and then taking that loot. Alright, what stats do we get from the chowder? 5 to agility and 5 to vitality. And in case you guys didn't know, here, I'll move this over here because my camera blocked it. 5 to vitality, fish and tostones. And the chowder. There we go. Okay. You can toggle your stat screen and see exactly what stat bonuses you have. Just a little extra tip there in case you didn't know. And look, our patatas are ready. Let me see if I can get a good shot of them for maybe a screenshot or a thumbnail shot. I hope you guys don't mind that I do this in the videos. Kind of cool. The flowers move when you walk through them. I love it. Okay. Anyway, we've got our peppers and we are collecting our patatas. All right. I think my inventory is full. What don't I need? I don't need plant fiber. Come on. Okay. So we've got everything there. Let's check our mill. Actually, you know what? I need to put some of this stuff away because my inventory isn't going to let me hold any more food that we do end up cooking. I have storage bales where I put a lot of my food. Okay, there we go. That should be enough. And then we have our 8 cornmeal ready to go. And just as the sun is setting, I will make dinner for myself and Dr. Galen. We can now make a pastecchi. But yeah, we have pastecchi, which 5 fortitude. I really like fortitude. I actually have, well, I already used it, but I had a potion that helped me with my fortitude. So fortitude reduces damage done to posture by 5%, which also my necklace helps with posture recovery. I don't like losing my posture in this. All right, so anyway, that was just a quick look at farming. And then of course my beds are empty now and I can go ahead and replant. I'm not sure if there's a limit on how many garden beds you can have, but I think I'm going to have a huge garden. I'm going to have to make a nice, pretty gated garden. So anyway, TLDR is that in order to unlock all this, you need to go and explore and find the seeds yourself by picking the plants, and also head to new biomes so that you can unlock the corn and the fertile soil, which will help you then get the millstone. Fishing, very straightforward. It's just left click all the way. When you see the bobber go into the water, just grab it. And the last thing I'll mention, probably the most important thing, is that when it says it takes an hour of time to grow, it means real life time. It does not mean game time, so you do have to wait around for your stuff to grow. But that's really nice because you can go out on adventures and come back and find your garden in bloom, and you can pick all your stuff and cook all your food. Again, food is very important with combat in this game, because you can get one shot if you don't have the appropriate food for whatever combat situation you're going into. Okay. That was it. If you guys have any questions about farming or fishing, please let me know. You can fish off your boat. That's the only thing I can think of that you guys would ask about. You can fish off your boat. I'm going to continue covering Crosswind throughout its alpha test. Next week I'm going to have some more, hopefully, seafaring and new biome exploring for you all. If there's anything in particular you want me to look at, let me know. What do you think of the farming and fishing so far in this alpha test? It is an alpha, so of course things are subject to change, but it is really cool that all of these different loops are already in the game. It's very varied. There are varied game loops. So that is it for me, guys. I hope you all are enjoying our games, particularly if you are sailing the 7 seas with me here in the Crosswind alpha test. I will see you all in the next video, and at the end of this one I will put a few more Crosswind videos there if you are interested.